they went at it, kicking and screaming. The Falcons and Titan, good old bragging rights. Some Yellow Jackets at the right spot at the right time. No time for sergeants. The TJ girls looking for some healing against Sioux City healing. Broken record time. The Reavers aiming for another regional. Swinging away for nationals. A forward we will go. Onward and upward. New coach, no problem. Problem solved. Let's get this party started. Everybody say amen.
Hey, I'm Brant Anderson, the new head football coach at Thomas Jefferson High School, and the Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. The St. Albert boys soccer team is, well, the St. Albert boys soccer team. Here's IDUB TV student Dylan, the goal scorer, Lindbergh.
Morrison Stadium in downtown Omaha, the site for the city rivalry game. First half, Falcons on the attack. Charlie Donaldson with the cross to Cole McBride. The shot is blocked. And then another save by Bailey Waller, the sophomore with 17 on the game. 25th minute, Brendan Figueroa shoots. The ball deflects off a Falcon and into the net. It's an own goal. LC gets on the board first and the fans are loving it.
Go LC, let's go!
A few minutes later, Gage Bowman with the rocket just misses high. With less than a minute to go in the half, Rodrigo Barajas connects with the header. Teams go into the break even at one apiece. St. Albert with more chances in the second half. Gage Bowman's shot is blocked by Waller again. Late in the game, Donaldson sets it up for Cole McBride and he finishes it off. The Falcons go on to defeat the Titans 2-1.
It's a city game, especially LC. You throw that record book out the record, team record, out the door. It was also last couple years. It's a conference game, so it was two doubly important.
Me and Charlie Donaldson did a little 1-2, passed me up, sent him up the line, and I just wanted to follow it near post, see if I could get a touch on it, and did, and went straight in. It was pretty exciting.
This team is capable of many things. This team's really good with the people that we have, and I think we might have a chance to go in state this year. I mean, we haven't gone in the past years, but I think we have a shot this year.
So right there. Just keeping them positive, reminding them that they are incredibly young. 9 of 11 starters are sophomores or younger, and so just to keep working on your game, keep improving, and once we get that win, we're not going to look back.
We're a young team, so we just need to work on playing more as a team instead of just dribbling, getting the ball taken away.
St. Albert outshoots Lewis Central 27-7. The Falcons knock off the Titans for the 4th time in their last 5 games. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindbergh.
Thanks, Dylan. And then there's Thomas Jefferson. The Yellow Jackets just flying around the 500 mark. Now, Matt Young lost some key players from a year ago, so still some mixing and matching. Here's IDUB TV student Brady, set piece, angle.
TJ gets together to kick around Sergeant Bluff Luton. Home team dominates the game. First half, Yellow Jackets on the attack. Thomas Jefferson, 35 shots overall. Late first half, still scoreless. TJ, nice cross to Israel Cervantes, who scores it. Jackets take a 1-0 lead into the break. Thomas Jefferson, 16 shots on goal. The visitors, just 2. Second half, Juan Caballos takes aim, it's deflected and in. 2-0 TJ. Later, the senior again and again finds the back of the net. Yellow Jackets win it 3-1.
Coach has came in with the mentality that this season he wants us to play more of 1-2 ball, where it's more fast-paced and stuff like that. So I think that us being a fast-paced team, we wear the other teams down.
We try to possess the ball, play 80 minutes of our game, and just try to attack as much as we could and just pass the ball.
I thought we did a great job of controlling the ball. Seemed like we controlled the tempo most of the game.
Thomas Jefferson snaps its 4-game losing streak. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Brady Engel.
Thanks, Brady. TJ sits at 4-7. The Lynx coming off a big win. AL shuts out Trainer 5-0 and is 2 games under 500. The Titans end that 8-game losing skid. Lewis Central outguts Riverside 3-1. And 15th ranked St. Albert not looking too bad at 7-3. Next to the ladies. And one of the top teams in the state comes kicking into TJ country. And the Yellow Jackets, not exactly the same team from a year ago, but then again, who would be after losing your 102 career goal scorer? Here's IWTV student Frank the Grinder praising.
The Yellow Jackets are home to face 5th-ranked Sioux City Healand. It's the annual Pink Out game. Both teams pose for a picture in support of the fight against breast cancer. First half, Crusaders with the corner kick. Claire Herbst misses. 5 minutes into the game, visitors with some nice passing. Laura Bleeker with a lob shot saved by Libby Havenridge. Still scoreless with 10 minutes and a half, stolen to Herbst again. Shot is off the mark. Halftime is upon us. Both teams take a break and figure out a plan for the final 45 minutes. Second half, big night for the TJ keeper, senior Libby Havenridge, 1 of her 16 saves. Thomas Jefferson with some scoring chances as well. Skylar Ryder, wide left. 8 minutes left in the game and still scoreless. Sioux City Healand finally breaks through. Follow the bouncing ball. Lexi Stone with the breakaway, left foot, and scores. 5th ranked team in the state goes up 1-0. Jackets tie 8 minutes later. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Crusaders with the cross. Laura Bleeker punches it in. He then humbles Thomas Jefferson 2-1.
I come with the game plan of playing a lot of defense because they're so solid through the middle. I thought we just did it tremendous. I think we didn't break down one time, really.
We play a lot of tough teams, so we have to know each other very well and know how we play, and I think we play really good together no matter what team hits us, and I think we're a strong defense.
Nothing too different because I know most of my players and we have a very good bond, so we're able to connect well, and it's not intimidating because I'm able to play with them.
Jackets stop their 4th 1-goal game. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Frank Praise.
The Lady Jackets have lost 3 straight, 3 games under the 500 mark. Abraham Lincoln loses a tough one at LC. The Lynx still looking pretty good at 7-4. 7th-ranked Lewis Central has still yet to lose on this side of the river. Hey, the number 11 Saints, impressive at 9-2. Now, another one of those years where the girls are showing better results than the boys. From one football to another. New sheriff in town, down on Broadway. But first, the same old at the regional tournament. Surprised? When we come back.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. April 25th, the Omaha Roller Girls take on the North Star Roller Girls in roller derby action. Then May 16th, they're back at the MAC for Sponsor Appreciation Night. The MAC offers free parking for all events, including those in the convention center. May 29th through the 31st, Okamacon comes to Council Bluffs. Then July 10th and 11th, enjoy all things British, movies, books, and more at British Fest 2015. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Whoa, whoa.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Again, we're spoiled. It's expected. When was the last time the Iowa Western baseball team did not win the regional tournament? So, here we go again. This time the big events at Muscatine. New field, same old story. Only this time the Reavers got a wake-up call in the very first game. 5.5-hour rain delay. When they finally get it in, Mark Reardon and gang find themselves down 3-1 in the 8th inning. The third-ranked team in the country scores 4 times and escapes the host Cardinals 5-3. Iowa Western then gets a complete gain and shuts out Indian Hills. The top-seeded Reavers then outgun the Hills 10-6 for the regional championship. And like I said, same old, same old.
They're all different. You got 50% of your roster, is the first time them experiencing it. With every, when your roster changes that often, that often, each team has its own identity, how you even play the game. We took punches, and you survive. I didn't talk to our guys after Friday's game with Muscatine. I just kind of let them go. They were happy to win. And then Saturday when we won 8-0, we got on the bus and I got after them a little bit. And the only thing I was disappointed about is that we still weren't playing in our skin. We weren't comfortable in our skin. They came out yesterday and scored 6 in the first 2 innings, 3 in the first, 3 in the second. I feel so bad because I talk about it all the time. It's our culture. It's what we call our living, breathing culture. It's not just our culture of like how we do things on the field. At Iowa Western, it's how they wake up and it's how they're going about their day. We got finals Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. We're going to leave Wednesday afternoon. We got to travel down to Southern Illinois to Kaskaskia. We'll play Lincoln Trail first game, who's a team that's kind of dangerous. Their record is very average, but they're hot right now.
And so are the Reavers. Iowa Western at 49-5 has won 32 in a row. The Reavers will be swinging away for their 9th district championship in the last 13 years. From regional champs to national champs, maybe? That's right. A certain golf team is swinging for the fences. Oh, wrong sport, but you know what I mean. Here's IWTV student Nicole in the fairway, Hedgecock Anderson.
The Iowa Western men's and women's golf teams are on their way to the Nationals in Newton, Kansas.
It's different for each team. So for the women, to qualify as a team, you actually have to win your region, which is all the Iowa schools. We were able to get that done, which was nice, and then that qualified our entire team. On the men's side, we don't qualify in our region, we qualify within our district, so that's the Iowa schools and Kansas schools, and you've got to finish in the top 4 at the district championship, and we finished 3rd.
All of this hard work we had put in all season was just finally paid off, and it was just super nice, and it was just a great experience.
What are the Reavers going to focus on before teeing off in the tournament?
We just prepared really well in practice, did a bunch of drills, did a bunch of other stuff, and kind of prepared mentally. And
you could all hit the ball, but it really comes down to making putts and stuff like that. So that's the biggest thing we've been practicing.
The team has high expectations. Iowa Western hoping to drive its way to the top of the leaderboard.
I'd like to play well and I'd love to see a top 15 finish at nationals. I mean, we're going to see some great girls out there, and if we could if we could all play a good round. We haven't peaked yet.
Team-wise, top 5 finish would be really nice. I feel like we have an opportunity to win and compete with some of the better teams in the country, but if we could place in the top 5, then that would be great as a team.
For letting these players experience the national championship, it's got a different feel to it. It's a bigger event. Obviously, there's going to be more eyes on the event than your typical college golf tournament. And for them to be able to experience that will be really neat. I'm really glad that we're able to share that with this group of kids.
The Reavers tee it up at Nationals on May 12th. The 72-hole tournament will last 4 days. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Nicole Anderson.
Thanks, Nicole. Building for a better future, all for one and one for all. But up next, the future is now for a new B. After the break.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Get your ass up. You're not in here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt. And to follow the swimming rules.
You're always looking out for me and trying to keep me safe.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
Here in the garage.
Closet. Shoebox. Under the bed.
Where anyone can get to it. How safe is that?
How safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. I'm excited. I'm excited for this guy. I mean, maybe it was time for a change. I don't know. But I do know this. It's time for TJ to start winning. There's a new sheriff in town at Thomas Jefferson. No secret, the football program has been struggling these last few years. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I've got my own personal views on it. I don't know what it is, but it needs something. The Yellow Jackets have nowhere to go. The Yellow Jackets haven't broken through with a winning record in years. Thomas Jefferson, here on offense, has scored just 8 wins in the last 5 seasons. Exit head coach Mark Puev and enter Brent Anderson.
I really feel like there's a lot of talent, a lot of positive. There's a lot of athletes on this side of town that can be more successful than they were.
The 36-year-old and former assistant at Iowa Western doesn't buy into the feeling that some fans share that you can't win at TJ.
I don't buy into that at all. There's a lot of communities and schools in the country that are similar to TJ that are very successful. It's just a matter of doing it the right way, setting it up the right way, and building up for it and setting expectations. When I first got here, I saw that there was a lot more talent than I thought there was. They were a lot closer than I thought they were. It's a lot more mental than it is physical. When you have lost a lot of games, it's easy to get to a point in the game where your feeling is like, here we go again. You don't know how to win. The number one thing is just to change the culture of that what we do in the off season really matters, and that we build a team by working together. We don't just show up and practice together in August and put on uniforms and call ourselves a team, and we haven't done anything to build a team leading up to that. You can't build a team in a few weeks, it takes months. The reception of the players has been awesome so far. First day that we had lifting in March after the winter sports were over, we had 65 kids in the weight room. We had about 20 kids from Wilson come up after school and lift that are going to be freshmen this next year, and that was huge.
Why wouldn't you take him and knock him into that tire over there? That's what football is.
We want to become a real blue-collar team, a hard-working team, a physical team. We want teams to leave Council Bluffs feeling that whether they're going home and they won or they're going home and they lost, feeling that they were in a very physical football team and they respect the team that they just played against. Wins and losses are obviously that's why you're playing. You're playing to win and lose, but there's a lot of other stuff going on. But there's a whole lot of ways to be successful, and you might have lost on the scoreboard. A whole lot of ways to be unsuccessful through the course of the game, and you might have still won. So we're going to set team goals and achieve those goals, and if we achieve a majority of those goals, that's going to lead to a majority of wins.
Thomas Jefferson and its new coach will kick off a new era on a new field. Work on CB Stadium has begun to replace the grass with synthetic turf. The new surface and surrounding track is slated for completion in time for the Yellow Jackets season opener against St. Albert on August 28th. New coach, new field, new attitude at TJ. The Yellow Jackets are ready to fly. It's been a long time coming. Up next, our play of the week. Now, I'm not quite sure about this one. Sure beats what was there before, as the facelift is underway on the other side.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy?
The forest, of course. This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
When I first heard about this next story, I was so happy for the kids. They deserve better, and now they're getting it. Yes, surgery is underway at CB Stadium, and doctors say the prognosis is good, real good. And the patient? Patient. It's going to take some time, 3 operations, but that's okay. The first one is well underway. Next time TJ and AL come running out at CB Stadium, things are going to look a little different. The old is soon to be replaced with the new. Work has begun to replace the 50-year-old grass field with synthetic turf.
First phase is the football field track. Second phase will be softball, baseball, and new soccer fields. And the third phase will be the new entrance feature and parking.
This will be an ongoing project for years to come, and this will be the highlight of Southwest Iowa. It really will.
These pictures, music to everyone's ears. Extreme Makeover, CB Stadium Edition, is underway. Proof positive that dreams can come true. And now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. The St. Albert boys locked in a real Donnybrook with crosstown rival Lewis Central. 1-1 game, late second half. Cole McBride in traffic. The senior and reigning City Player of the Year, his team leading 5th goal of the season, the game winner. The Falcons tripped the Titans 2-1. Cole McBride with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Summer classes begin May 4th and June 29th. Fall classes kick off August 24th. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. Like coming and going. That's the name of the game here on the BSZ, as one show just runs right into another. And as always, that $64,000 question, what's the next one going to bring? But hey, I wouldn't tell you, even if I knew. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Marie Zeitner. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.